What do I do? Why did that happen? Test!
Fuzzly touched ice and couldn't let go. The meadow learned why frozen things stick. Fuzzly was licking a frozen strawberry. Whoops! His tongue stuck to the ice. He tried to pull away. Pain. His tongue was glued to the frozen strawberry. The more he pulled, the more it hurt. The thin layer of moisture between his tongue and the ice had frozen solid.
Fuzzly! Don't pull! You'll tear your tongue!
What do I do?
Barnaby ran warm water from his canteen over the strawberry. Slowly, the ice melted. Fuzzly's tongue came free.
Why did that happen?
Your tongue was warm, and the ice was cold. Heat always flows from warm things to cold things, automatically. Your tongue gave its heat to the strawberry.
Okay.
The heat from your tongue melted a tiny layer of ice. That layer turned into water. The water filled the space between your tongue and the strawberry. Then why did it freeze again? Because heat doesn't stop flowing. It keeps flowing from your tongue into the ice. That water layer gave its heat away too, and when it lost enough heat, it froze solid. Your tongue plus ice equals one frozen block.
So the more I pulled, the more it froze?
Exactly. Pulling exposed more of your warm tongue to the cold ice. More heat flowed out, more water froze. Each tiny pull equals another frozen layer. It's like a ratchet, only going one direction. Shelly the tortoise had been listening from her rock.
Same thing happens with your fingers and metal railings in winter. Metal is a great conductor of cold. It pulls heat from your fingers faster than air does, so the moisture on your skin freezes almost instantly. But touching wood, the heat flows out slowly, less freezing.
And touching ice when it's really cold out?
Worse. The bigger the temperature difference, the faster the heat flows. Super cold ice pulls heat so fast that your skin freezes in seconds. Fuzzly tested it with his paw. He touched the frozen strawberry again, gently. This time he felt it. The cold flooding into his paw. The tiny layer of moisture appearing. The moment it started to frost over, he pulled away quickly. His paw was fine, but his fur was damp. Moisture is everywhere. In the air, on your fur, on your skin. When cold touches it, it becomes frost. ice crystals. 0 degrees Celsius and below, water turns to ice.
Why doesn't all water freeze at 0 degrees?
Salt water. Salt water freezes at a lower temperature. That's why oceans don't freeze as easily as lakes. And why we salt roads in winter? Salt makes ice melt at a lower temperature.
Stella came running with an old metal can and a wooden stick.
Test!
Fuzzly pressed his tongue to the metal can. Stuck! He pressed his tongue to the wooden stick. Not stuck.
The metal pulled heat faster.
Exactly! Luna nodded. Heat always flows from warm to cold. Fast when the temperature gap is big, slow when it's small. That's why frozen things stick, and metal railings are dangerous in winter. Try this at home. The stick test. Put a metal spoon and a wooden spoon in the freezer for 10 minutes. Touch them both. The metal feels much colder. Metal conducts cold faster than wood, even though they're the same temperature.